Building an MCP server sounds like a weekend project. It's about 20 lines. In the next few minutes, you'll build a working server that Claude can genuinely call, and you'll understand every line, including the one everybody asks about. Learn MCP on the NBX STUDIO. For steps, and step 1 is boilerplate you copy once and forget. MCP server with a name gives you a server object. That's genuinely it, because MCP server does the protocol work for you. The server exists now. Step 2 is your data, and here it's an ordinary Python dictionary because nothing about MCP requires a database. Step 3 is the interesting one. The @mcp.tool decorator registers the function below it, and the name you give is the name Claude will call, while the description is the sentence Claude reads when deciding whether this tool is the right one. Then the function itself is completely ordinary Python, a lookup, an error if the note's missing, and a return. No MCP anywhere inside the body. And step 4 runs it. One line at the bottom, and we'll come back to what STUDIO means in chapter 10. Now the piece everybody asks about. What is field actually doing there? It isn't validating anything, and it isn't creating a database column. Field with a description attaches a human sentence to that parameter, and MCP turns your whole function into a JSON schema that gets handed to Claude. The tool name goes in, the tool description goes in, and each parameter goes in with its own description. Strip the field out and Claude still sees a parameter called note_ID, but with no idea what belongs there, so it guesses, and guessing is where bad tool calls come from. It's a label for the AI and nothing more. From the course, what does field with the description actually do? It validates user input, or it gives Claude a hint about the parameter. Have a think, and pause if you'd like a moment. Ready? It's a hint for Claude. Pydantic can validate types elsewhere, but that description exists purely, so the model understands what to put in the slot. Let's actually run the server, because a server that only exists in a file isn't a server yet. The MCP command line tools ship with an inspector, and pointing it at your file starts the server and opens a panel where you can poke at it by hand. Ask it to list the tools and you get back exactly what Claude would get. One tool, its description, and the schema for its argument. And calling the tool by hand returns the note text, which is the same value Claude would receive. One tool registered, one parameter described, and a real result coming back. That's a working MCP server, and nothing has touched Claude yet. The pattern to remember in 3 lines. The decorator registers it. The function underneath is ordinary Python. And field describes the parameter, so the model knows what to put there. You've got a server. Next chapter is the other half, the client, and the loop that makes Claude actually use it.